Is there a Prime Energy recall?
Well, not technically.
Yet.
Yeah, so Senator Chuck Schumer has asked the US FDA to look into Prime Energy to find out exactly what's going on, what's in it, and who it's being marketed to.
I think I drank one of those once.
I think we did a video about Prime Energy.
Show me.
Yeah, here, let's see.
Prime Energy, what you should know. Now, energy drinks are very popular, and before you go ahead and chug one of these, what you really want to know is what's inside it to see the ingredients, because you want to know if these ingredients are any good for you before you go ahead and down one of these. I'm not a big fan of this. This is not a sponsored.
It's pretty good.
What the heck?
Tropical punch.
All right, I don't condone energy drinks. We recommend drinking water to rehydrate, but if you're going to drink an energy drink, make sure you check what's inside it, how much caffeine's in there, how much sugar's in there, and really think about using water instead.
Right, this one has 200 milligrams of caffeine. It has some vitamins, some amino acids, and it has some artificial sweeteners. It has sucralose, which is 600 times sweeter than sugar, and acesulfame, which is 200 times sweeter than sugar. So
it's a lot of caffeine.
It's pretty sweet and a lot of caffeine.
Deal is two main issues. One, the caffeine content in the energy drink Prime is very, very high.
Right, 200 milligrams.
Okay, so it's more than a can of Coke.
More than a cup of coffee.
I think this might be more than a Red Bull.
Yep.
And the Prime Energy and Prime Rehydration.
This is Prime Hydration.
Prime Hydration are confusing. See how confusing it can be?
Even for you.
So the marketing is a little tricky because you don't know if you're buying an energy or a rehydration drink.
And this is Chuck Schumer's kind of issue, is that they're almost indistinguishable. So say some kid, because they're very, very popular for a long time, you couldn't even find them anywhere, just wants to get their hands on some Prime. They're not even discerning whether it's the energy or the hydration. You could argue that both are not necessarily good for you, but the energy has very specific risks, and actually on the bottle says it should not be consumed by people under 18, but they're still looking for this. They just want Prime, any kind of Prime.
And that was kind of our message, however many months ago when we made that video, is really, if you can avoid using these sort of drinks, avoid them.
And a lot of people accused us of being sponsored, I think, because we drank a bottle on the video, which we weren't. We're not sponsored by anybody.
No.
We paid for it out of our own pocket. We drank it. We thought it was important because A, it was popular, and that it does have some risks associated.
Yeah, so you really have to be cautious when you're drinking these energy drinks. And one thing we did do on a previous video for a different energy drink that had caffeine in it, we checked
G-Fuel.
Yeah, if you can we'll put a link to that here.
Sure.
We measured our blood pressure before and after.
Yeah.
And definitely our blood pressure went up after drinking the caffeinated energy drink.
Which is the goal for a lot of people, like the gamers and people that are using this for that purpose. But it's important to recognize that this is not safe for everyone, especially if it's not monitored. A lot of parents in the comments to our previous video said, is this safe for my kid? Or kid said, hey, I'm a kid, is it safe? And we're like, no, it's not.
Yeah, get your energy from a banana or an apple.
Yeah, I mean, that's good advice. It doesn't have the same effect for people, but I like where you're going with it.
All right.
So the bottom line is the FDA is going to look into it. My guess is that it's probably not going to change much because the amount of caffeine is not outside of the regulation, but they may have to tweak or be more open about the disclaimers on the product itself or in any of their advertising.
I agree. I think the label's going to change, and that's about it.
I think a lot of marketing is a little bit tricky. It's kind of like vaping. We recently did a video about the dangers of vaping and the way that's marketed to kids too. It's really, really tricky. Or breakfast cereal or whatever.
Kids, just watch us.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. And if you like this video, please like it, subscribe to our channel.
And remember, you're in charge of what you drink, so you're in charge of your own health.
We'll see you next time.